All right, so we're back down at the house. It's Sunday afternoon. We are working in the Butler's pantry. At least I am. Amber's upstairs doing some stuff to get ready to do a few more things in the laundry room. Right now, I'm working on the door. You can see behind me there, getting ready to trim it out. I had to do some jamb extensions, so I'm ripping those down on the table saw and putting those on with trim screws. Once I got that done, then I'll go ahead and install the door trim all the way around the outside there. Once we get the casing on there, that's going to be looking real nice, and it's going to allow us to go ahead and put the baseboard and quarter round down across the slate in the Butler's pantry. So let me show you exactly what I'm up to. This is the door I'm working on. This is the one that goes out into the garage, and because of the way we had to frame it out, we had to use 2x8s to frame this wall out because it is structural, and also because it's we had to hide the electric panels inside the wall there. So to give us some extra room, we went ahead and used 2x8 framing, and the issue with that is that it does allow the door to kind of sink back in there. You don't have a full width to work with on the door like you normally would. Now, we could have special ordered this door with an extra wide jamb, but we didn't because we didn't know we were going to do that. So at any rate, so now we're putting jamb extensions on instead, and it'll work fine. Once I get those on, it'll look great. So you can see the original door jamb and then the piece that I'm putting on there. And again, I'm using trim screws rather than nails. I like these things, these little trim head screws. They're fantastic. They have a great grip, and the tiny little head just buries right in there just like a normal trim nail would. So you can just barely see the little head sticking there. You just bury those up, don't have to set them or anything, just torque them down with the old impact, and that does the trick. So I'm going to run this jamb extension all the way around the jamb, and then once I've got that done, then I'll go ahead and start cutting some pieces of casing and get it all cased out. It's going to look nice. Okay, so I got my jamb extensions installed all the way around the edge of the door. I could have gotten fancy and bevel cut it and everything else, but you know what? 99% of that's getting covered up with the casing I'm getting ready to put on there, so I just square cut it. It's fine. Nobody's going to pay attention to it, and the frustration of bevel cutting it probably would overrule any sort of benefit. So I square cut it. If you don't like it, comment down below. But I think it looks really good. The jamb extension is perfect. Now I'm going to be able to go ahead and add my casing all the way around here, and that's going to get this door finished off nicely.
All right, moment of truth. How'd you do?
It's pretty good.
Woohoo!
I gotta take a smidge off here.
Okay.
Just a little tight.
All right. Wow. That's beautiful trim. So cool.
Just a smidge tight.
Okay.
It's good here. Make sure it's good on one end, and then check your other end. Yeah, it's a little long.
Okay, just a hair.
Yeah, I'm taking hair off of it and then get it put back up.
All right. All right, is that better?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Much better. I'm going to have to knock the drywall in just a little bit to get to the flush.
Okay.
Where they left the drywall compound a little proud there.
Okay.
It's sticking out just a little
Just a little. Okay.
bit. Lengthwise, I think we're in good shape.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels good. Alright, so I'm going to take a hammer to it and mark a line here. Yeah, pencil one's on.
Where is the pencil?
Got to massage it a little bit.
Yeah. So we're going to try to paint the trim ahead of time, but you caught me off guard today and started this, so I'll just have to come back and prime and paint this after you've installed it.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Make a little more work for you. The paint crew.
It's okay.
Maybe get your dad come down.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him. I've got a list.
Looks pretty tight. I'm gonna have to take it down just a hair more, right about there.
Okay.
Still just a little proud. Trick that one of our contractors showed us.
Mm-hmm.
Saw a guy taking a hammer to the drywall one day. I was like, what the heck is he doing?
We were kind of freaking out, weren't we?
Yeah, like make it so you can put your casing on. Like, oh. Yeah, I never thought about just smashing it.
Yeah.
Figured I was gonna have to do jam extensions and shave little bits off. And he's like, just take a hammer to it. Be fine. It'll be fine. That's pretty good.
All right.
Time to get a couple of nails in it. It'll tighten up nice. What do you think?
I think it's a keeper.
Proud right there now. Can't help it, I'm a perfectionist.
I know, man. You're just gonna have to speed it up. You're gonna have to let it go.
You want it done or you want it done well?
Well, can we reach a compromise somewhere in the middle?
Little phrase, you can either have it fast, done, and cheap, but you can't have all three. That's pretty good.
Uh-huh. Wow, I really do like that trim.
Me too.
So this trim came from our local woodworking company called Quality Woods. And the design came from Blennerhassett Island, the house that's on Blennerhassett Island. It's really pretty.
So it's called the Blennerhassett. Well, it's pretty stinking good, huh?
Very good. Let me get a full-length view here.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah. Woo!
Oh, you're talking about the trim.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nice job.
Jam extensions look good.
Yeah, they did. You did a great job on that. Once we get it painted, you really won't even know.
Got a little caulk here and there, and a little filler in the holes. We'll be in good shape.
All right. Well, I know what I'll be doing this next week.
Yep. Working. Okay. So now we've moved on to hanging doors on cabinets. Amber is Amber's doing her part. She's asleep.
Standing here holding the door.
Stay here holding the door. Well, don't drop that door. This is the cabinet we had to send back, and they sent us the cabinet without the doors attached. So now we're having to figure out where the holes go and try to get these doors mounted.
Next time we're ordering them with the doors.
Exactly. Keep up the good work, honey.
Thanks.
So with those doors up, the Butler's pantry is really coming together. We still need to put these doors on, but I gotta wait till I can put this last piece of trim. Same thing that goes there, down between the cabinet and the wall there. Amber's gonna go ahead and paint that wall tomorrow, and that way we've got that done. We don't have to worry about getting paint on the cabinet when we go in to put that piece on. So I can put that piece on, and then we've got to do our toe kick around the bottom. Get that installed, and that'll finish that part up. And then, as I mentioned before, we got to get our crown on. Before we do that, though, I got to make my connections for our in-cabinet lighting. We've got some lighting that's going to be in this cabinet and also in this one. These get glass doors and glass shelves. It's gonna look really nice. So we gotta wait till I can get that done before we can go ahead and put the last of the crown up. Once we get the walls painted here, I'm gonna go ahead and get these shelves installed. This, you can see these shelves under here, they go under this side as well. That's gonna fill that area out. Those shelves are mostly just for decoration, and they'll hold some little trinkets and whatnot, so they'll look really nice. Just kind of give the cabinetry more of a built-in, kind of more of a butler's pantry feel, so we wanted to go with that. And then I got to get our two end panels installed as well, as I've mentioned before. So still got a ways to go before I can get this box completely checked off, but with the door trim, that casing up today, that really starts to finish the space out nicely. And we've got base that'll go down once I get that trim piece down. We'll go ahead and install the base there, and then we'll have crown all the way around. And of course crown going down the hallway, and the base, matching base going all the way down to the hallway. I got to get that door opening case. That's going to be fun. I think I'm going to have to rip the door casing down just a little bit. Just look into that. I think it's going to be a little tight. So I may have to rip that down a little. That's going to be an adventure. But at any rate, we'll get it all trimmed out. That'll look good. But I tell you what, just getting some casing on and getting the last of these doors on really makes this place come to life. So it's been a good weekend overall. Real happy with the progress that we made. Looking forward to getting the rest of this stuff knocked out. We're getting closer and closer. The more of these spaces that we get finished, the more exciting it gets, because we realize that this project will come to an end at some point. We're actually going to move in and enjoy the space. So we cannot wait to get that done. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on this episode of Woodmere State Revival. Be sure to hit that subscription button so you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes. Always go down below if you got any comments or questions. We always love to hear from you. Give us a like if you would, please. Show us that you like what we're doing here. And as always, be sure to tell your friends and family and coworkers and neighbors and people on the street about Woodmere State Revival. We got lots more to come. Got a whole house to finish. So we're going to keep doing these updates and keep giving you the action that you want to see there going forward. So keep tuning back in. We'll see you guys again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.